What's this? Stone flower. Do you think this is it by any chance? It's kind of entrance-like, doesn't it? North as well, isn't it? It's gotta be. Yeah, I'll say it is. That's the entrance, that's rather cool. Okay, so now what? Just wait around till dawn. Time 2 a.m. See if that'll do it. 5 a.m. But it's a cloudy day. Okay. It's 5 a.m. Don't want to wait another hour. Ah, so I am in the right place. Oh. Come on then, let's risk it. Hey, awesome. That is cool. I want a house with a big stone thing. Wow. Welcome, Graythorn. Mary Miller has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Who's Master Borello? Is the abbot of our monastery and the head of our secret order. We have adopted the name Dissident Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple's hierarchy. We are falsely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagoth-Ur's evil power. Dagoth-Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read the Progress of Truth and other documents of the Apocrypha in our library and you'll see why we are uneasy. Okay. So the library, so all these shrines. Some films. Love the illustrations. Vivek's Fury. Nerva. Ohms. St. Rilps. St. Roris. Take it, the library's down here by the looks of it. Here we go. Mira.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Thank you, Great One, for rescuing me. So now I'll stay here in Holamian with Master Barello and assist him with the monastery's library. Okay, now what? So do I need to speak to him? How can I help you? I've reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called the Stranger and the 7 Vision. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insights into the riddles surrounding the incoming of the incarnates. Perhaps these are the Lost Prophecies that your friend Nebiani Mesa told you about. Lost Prophecy, 7 Curses, and Kagrenex tools have been added to your inventory. What's this Apocrypha? The Hieroglypha are the collected priestly writings of the temple. Apocrypha are their hidden writings, secrets known only at the highest level of priesthood and inquisition, defying the temple. We have gathered as much of the Apocrypha as we can here in the Holamian. One of the chief disputes between the temple and dissident priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. Okay, what do you have to say about Dagoth? So long as the Ordinator's buoyant armigers and tribunal contain the blight and Dagoth's creatures within the ghost fence, faith in the temple's protective power was strong, but now travellers in settlements suffer from blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its age-old battle with the devil Dagoth. The Lost Prophecy from 7 Sign of 11th generation, neither hound nor guar nor seed nor harrow, but Dragonborn and far star-marked, Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain. Blessed guest counters 7 curses, star-blessed hand wields thrice cursed blade to reap a harvest of the unmourned house. I've annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth and House Dwemer, or both. The Nerevarine, an outlander that would please many Ashlanders and may explain how the prophecies got lost. 7 curses. Reads as follows: through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house, rings 7 curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guessings at interpreting verses. In short, from 7 curses comes from House Dagoth or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Fresh flesh is corpus. Ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear. But curse of dreams seems to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the town. Nerevar. By the way, here are a few books from the library you might be interested. It gives a very different impression of Nerevar. Okay. Okay, thank you. And what do you have to say? Okay. It's the evil or immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds Dagoth and its hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmar and Morrowind. Dagoth dwells in the fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin called ash vampires and legions of deformed monsters. I suppose we're going to say hello to him one day. Persecuted by the temple. Why does the temple persecute the distant priest? Because attacks on the temple weaken the faith and leave the people defenseless against the influence of Dagoth-Ur. Faith is what strengthens the will of believers against Dagoth-Ur's lies. Faith is the source of the divine power that sustains the tribunal in their battle with Dagoth-Ur. Since the Empire, some Dhamma have turned away from the temple. That's why Dagoth-Ur grows stronger, why blight storms and monsters threaten the land. Oh yeah, how about that? Nervaring cult. As I said, the distant priests have a book called Progress of Truth, which gives their views and beliefs. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
So now I have to go to, I believe, God, there's so many books to read, and I've got a ton of books here, haven't I, to go through. Right. Let's just brief quick flick through our journal. These are about all the books he's just given us. Yep. Last Prophet says the Nervarin is an Outlander. It may surprise the Ashlanders, but suggests that I might really be the Nervarin. He also gave me a document based on the upper graph called Canex Tools. So I've got to go to Nabini Mesa. And she was Crumbs. How do I get back up there? Right, I think we'll have a look around here and we shall stop it for the moment. So I'm going to be reading a lot, I believe, just to work out what all this means. Let's look, Lost Prophecies, so here we go. Just a quick, I'll scroll through them, so if you want to read them, you can read them, but I'm not going to read them. I'm going to read these when I've stopped recording, because this will take far too long. So that was the Lost Prophecies. The real mayor of Virat. This Televani retains informal history of the Neravar, lists no sources. Okay, short one. 7 curses. And the scroll. From the epigraph of the dissident priests. Okay, he read out to us the notes. Seven visions. These are the words of the prophecy called 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. This is probably what I'm going to have to do next. Okay. Stranger. That seems quite interesting. That's quite an old one. Incarnation. Wow, I really need to get rid of some of these tools. That was one. If you ever want me to read anything, just say in the comments and I'll go back and read some stuff if you really want me to. I know I'm scrolling through this rather quickly, but you can pause it. Okay. Ashland Hymns, decoded package. Wow, I've got some serious reading to do. Okay, I think these 2 books are going to be the last. Invocation of Azura. And this is Nerevarah. Nerevarah, Moon and Star. Short one. Okay, let's have a quick look around this temple then. Actually, we've got to work out from where we are now. We've got to get up here, I think. I think that's the Ashlander camp up there. I think it was to Aldrun, and I had to walk. So, what's this? Blasphemous Revenants. Must be an interesting book for it to be on the, or relevant book to be on the stand there.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Frecky. Who are you then? Pilgrim. Ah, okay.
What say you, Breton?
Lots of gold. Brief history of the Empire. I'm not even going to pronounce that name. What do you have to say? Welcome, Graythorn. Merriman told you of your coming. You can find her in the library. You're just a pilgrim. Dinner. Oh god, I give up. This place is huge. Ooh, this looks interesting.
Shopping for enchantments.
Enchantments? I like your robe. What do you have? Any interesting? No, you don't, do you? Blessed shield, mirror. Frost salts. I'd like some of your frost salts there, but I might come back if you vanish. Taran, can you train me in nothing that I want?
Speak your needs.
Well, busy place.
What is this regarding, Breton?
Where's that slave? Here not long ago. Outlander, what do you want?
Cromberries. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. Well, okay, so we'll leave it here, and next time we shall be off to the Ashlander camp up north. Okay, thank you for watching.